Your boy's back. Nobody in LA is gonna be up to see this, or nobody West Coast, nobody, nobody West Coast, nobody Midwest, Central, maybe a couple East Coasters out there will be able to see this live right now because it is 4 a.m. I fell asleep at 8 p.m. last night. I woke up 1 a.m. and started watching an old video of mine uh, that I got to finish editing. And it was, I think I talked about this yesterday. Actually, I'm gonna wait. See, I'll give it like 5 minutes, see if some people from the East Coast jump in. But I wanted to jump on the live to document that I'm back at the gym. The No Snooze crew is back, and I'm gonna try to hit the gym every day, every morning for the next 22 days before the Junk Expo. I am. What's up, Cisco? Good morning. Where are you, Cisco? What state are you in? It's 4 a.m. over here in California, and I just wanted to document that I'm at the gym, 4 a.m. right now. Uh, I'm obviously an early bird, always have been. I wake up super early. Some days, you know, I have a weird sleep cycle, sleep schedule. I fall asleep really early. I get 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I crush some work. I fall back to sleep for a couple hours. Cisco, what the hell are you doing up? Oh my God, what are you doing up at 4 a.m., man? What are you doing up so early? Got my creatine and aminos. Where you where you working? Is it your full time job or do you do junk removal full time? What are you doing right now? Yeah. Ooh. Oh shit! Yeah. Okay, that's right. I think I remember we talked, right? I think you told me that you have that full time job as well, and you're starting this on the side, right? Or you've been doing junk removal too, but for a while. But you also default. Yeah, I think we spoke, right? But anyways, man. Good morning. No snooze crew over here, man. So we've got 22 days to the Junk Expo. So I'm gonna try to go to the gym every day. And it was pretty wild this morning, guys. Like, oh, it, wa- I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna post a video, and it was just one of those moments that you have where I saw an old video of mine. Okay, I woke up 1 a.m. Started just fucking I don't know, maybe even 12:30. Right, I fell asleep at 8 p.m. I was fucking tired, knocked the hell out. Um, and I saw this video. I don't think there's a I think Cisco, I think you're the only one in here right now. But maybe some people will see this clip later. But it really inspired me. And god damn, I'm still pumped up from what I saw. And I'm gonna just reveal a little bit. Not many people know too much. I might make a video of my story here soon, but I'm gonna wait to the New Year's because I want to wait to the app launches. Hi, oh, it's hi, honey. So I, I have this. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story and what I saw, what inspired me, because it really just, I was like, damn. I have a video from 2009. I was interviewed in 2009, and I was interviewed in 2009 because I had made $2 million dropping out of high school, self-made, single mother, no father. Um, and I had dropped out of high school. I was the nerd programmer kid who was building websites, and I lived and breathed building this app right for MySpace. So they weren't even called apps back in the day; just a website for MySpace, and I crushed it. You know, um, I made almost 2.5. It was like 2.1 million. I don't know, something. It's like 2.1 million, $2.2 million, and it was all 1099 too. So I was a contractor for Google ads, and I made $2.2 million. And you got to think I'm a 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid who just dropped out of high school. Um, Still don't have my GED, and I crushed it. And you know, I got interviewed after I'd lost all that money, as somebody who's young, doesn't have any responsibilities, doesn't have a father or parents to guide them. My mom didn't know anything about money. She was trying to make me survive, or trying to survive. She did okay for what she can do. Awesome mother, of course. Did what she had to do. But point is I went through that $2.2 million, and we're talking. I'm 18 years old. I got interviewed, and this interview is in 2009. So we're talking 15 years ago, guys. And as I was watching this interview, I'm going to upload it. I'm going to upload this interview later. I was a badass. Like I'm talking about SEO. I'm talking about coding. I'm talking about all the things that I did wrong that made the website fail, and how it crashed. And I talk about how I went from the first page to the eighth page, tried everything I could possibly do to get it back to the first page. And it just like really inspired me. I was like, holy shit, I was a badass. Like, dude, I still, I still work myself, but man, just seeing like something from 15 years ago, and I'm still on this journey. And I've had my ups and downs. I've had some other startups in between that made money, and I've had other business partners that the relationships didn't work out. And it's all led to this moment. And it just like it's really gonna kick. Like I've been kicking ass, but it motivated me to kick even more ass, seeing the old Andrew. And it's like, damn, I'm gonna I'm gonna go from that Andrew to this Andrew and take it to another level, because I know I'm on the verge of something great. I'm really praying I get into YC, Y Combinator. Applications are next month, November, November, November 12th is the deadline for Y Combinator. They give you a 500,000. You move to San Francisco. They basically, it's a badge and honor. It's like getting into Harvard. Even if I don't get in, it's a 2% chance of getting in. It's less likely getting into YC than it is Harvard's a 3.4% acceptance rate. YC's a 2%. They give you 500,000 and you go to school for 3 months basically, and you learn from their billionaires that have successfully made billion-dollar companies. But I'm going to upload this interview, guys. I want to finish editing it, and it's just really cool seeing the old Andrew when I was in that interview. I was 22 years old, 2009. I was like 21, 22 years old in that interview. But I had made all that MySpace money from 17 to 19 years old. And, I've just been on this journey, ebbs and flows, ups and downs. And, you know, I'm 37 now. And, I've done well. I've done well. I've had lots of startups that made money. I've left startups. I've had business partners. It's worked. It's worked. It hasn't worked out. I made money in between. I had Jedi junk removal. That did 1.1 million the first year, and another it did 1.1, just shy of 1.1 million, 1.1 million the first year, and just shy of 1.1 million the second year. And it's time to go from million. It's time to go from like millions to hundreds of millions. And I think I could do that with autopilot. And I'm super excited, guys. And I guess just wanted to jump on here so to show you guys that I'm here at the gym at 4 a.m. and that if you guys want to join me on this journey of autopilot and you have faith in me and you want software for your junk removal business, and you have faith that I'm going to turn this into a billion-dollar company like Service Titan and Jobber and House Call Pro, all billion-dollar companies, invest in autopilot. Because if you invest in autopilot, not only do you get other benefits, you get the stock in the company, you get other benefits such as just hit me up. You get access to my course. If you do the investment package, you get 4 months of mentoring. You can invest as low as 500 up to as much as you want. Um, I'm speaking at Matt and JoJo's event. Good morning. Myron's cousin Abdul. Good morning, Andrew. I got two pickup trucks. Is that all I need to get? Is that all I need to start? It's also me and my two brothers. Myron's cousin Abdul. Um, yeah, two pickup trucks is more than enough. You could start with the pickup trucks and then get a trailer after you get your feet wet and just, get yourself a small utility trailer or dump or just once you fill it out, you can even get a dump trailer. Dump trailers here in LA, you can get a dump trailer for like 7K brand new, financed, 700 bucks down, 150 bucks a month. Man, it's easy to get a dump trailer out here. You can get a used one too if you want to pay cash. I get a used one for 3, 4K. And then if you want to get a normal utility trailer, you can get a brand new Harbor Freight one. It's dinky, but you got to start somewhere. But to answer your question, man, yeah, pickup truck's more than enough to get your feet wet. If you get some big job, if you land a big job, go rent a U-Haul, Penske, Home Depot truck. You know. So yeah, basically, seeing that old video of me really got me motivated this morning. Like seeing 21-year-old Andrew talk about how he made 2.1. It's kind of funny. It was $2.1 million, which is exact. The thing is, I'll just say it's the same amount I made in Jedi Junk Removal, 2.2 million, but it's drastically different. That's the thing about the margins in home services is drastically different. 30%, 25%, 20% if you're off the truck. If you're fully out of the business, I mean, your margins can go even lower than lower as 10, 15%. But that's the thing is, my first year I did 1.1 million. Profit was 250,000, you know, but the 2.1 million I made from MySpace when I was 17 to 19 years old, that was all 1099 contractor. That was straight money to my bank, no expenses. I think my server bills were like, I had one, my friend was my employee. I only paid him like 1,600 bucks a month. And then my server bills were like $500 a month. Like that was all profit, 1099. I had to be responsible for my own taxes aside. That's a story for another day. But yeah, I'm gonna post that interview because it was I'm gonna post up that interview soon so you guys can see it and you can kind of see like, yo, this is young Andrew, 21 years old. Here's Andrew now, 37. It might make you realize like when you see that video, like it re-inspired me, like, holy shit, I don't mess around. But like, damn, my time is coming. The time is now. Next, like I said when I sold Jedi Junk Removal, 2024 was going to be the year. We say that every year, right? This is the year things change. But 2024 was letting go of Jedi Junk Removal. December 2023 was selling Jedi Junk Removal, letting go and moving on and building the foundation for autopilot, the software. So 2024 has just been grinding in code, grinding in sales, code, YouTube, just the whole building the wait list of 3,000 people, networking with you guys, building the community and coding, building the software. So it's been an entire can you believe we're almost through 2024? And it's all leading up until this point. I could feel it. I could feel it in my fucking bones. It's all leading up. And I could feel like you just feel it coming. Like we're literally so close to October 25th, where we start letting in hundreds of people, start making money. We've raised money from the community, $150,000. And I just can feel like I'm gonna apply to YC and I'm gonna pray that I get in. Applications are in November. So it's just like October 25th is the Matt and JoJo event I'm speaking at. Then immediately I have to apply to YC. And that's a nerve-wracking experience too. And then when I apply, the whole application process is just like, ugh. You got to record a video for them. You got to fill out the application. You just want to get the application perfect. And then you have to wait. The waiting is even the worst. Waiting up to a month for a response. So up until December 12th for a response to get the interview. And then I'm very confident I'll get the interview. Getting the interview is a 4% chance, but I think I'll get the interview. Then if you get the interview, you take the interview's 7 minutes long. My last interview was 7 minutes long for my last startup. And then after the interview, you sit there just twiddling your thumbs because you get a response within 24 hours if they're going to invest in you or not. And I remember the anxiety that I had my last startup, Gypsy. I landed an interview with them during COVID, a travel app. But I feel it, guys. I have a good feeling these last 3 months are going to be an insane, stressful, but game changing 3 months. I feel like we're gonna get into YC. I feel like we're gonna have a crazy launch. And I feel like when we open up the doors publicly in New Year's, because October 25th at Matt and I have to speak in front of 200 people at Matt JoJo's event. Never done that. I spoke in front of 30 people. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty wild. Um, it's a lot of big events stacked up towards the end of the year. So it's like speaking in front of 200 people, launching beta and letting people in, applying for YC, taking the interview with YC, the anxiety of waiting for the response. And YC is a big deal to you guys. Yeah, Jeffrey, there's 200 people, 200 tickets that was sold. So it's a lot. That's a good bucket crowd. Like 200 people is a good amount of people um, to talk in front of. It's gonna make for some epic videos though for my channel, like me talking and speaking, very make me look a little credible, right? So, anyways, I guess I say all that to say autopilot 2025, guys. Give me 1 year. We'll be the platform that people go to that are sick of House Call Pro, Jobber, and Workies. We will be the better platform, the more affordable platform, the better platform, more features platform, better customer service platform, better user experience platform, better everything platform. Um, and it's me and my business partner. We've been working on it since January. Just him and I. And you know, we got a long ways to go. But yeah. Anyways, you guys got some junk removal questions. This is a junk removal channel. Please ask. Um, but if you guys have faith in me and you want to risk it for the biscuit and make an investment, it's not even risky because I give you guys so much on the front end too. The back end is the stock, and you maybe in 5 years when we IPO, you get a fat check. But I also give you guys so much value on the front end: mentoring, course, 80-page website, SEO, access to me. Call me anytime. So you invest, give me the chance to make you guys rich. Let me help you with your junk removal business. You also get stock in the company and access to the software, so it pays for itself. Give me the opportunity to make you guys rich. You help you guys invest. You help make me rich. I make you rich. It's a win-win. And even if I don't want to say it, but God forbid something happened I didn't become a billion-dollar company. That's not going to happen. You still get the access to the software. You get the course. You get the mentorship. You win either way. So, with all that being said, guys, if you want to invest in autopilot, message me. You can reach me on Instagram. Go to any video description on YouTube. You'll find booking information. You can email me, andrew@autopilotapp.io. But enough about that, guys. But keep your eyes peeled for that video that I uploaded, my interview from from 15 years ago. It's crazy. Um, got me pumped up. Jeffrey, I wish you were going to the event, man. A little butthead. You're like my new best junk removal friend. How dare you not go to the event, punk? Hey, anybody in here going to the Junk Expo? Northern California, I think Sonoma County, October 25th. 250 for a ticket. Yeah, I mean, it's half the price of Junk Con. Junk Con was $500 a ticket, and but the thing is, there's going to be like cooler speakers. Junk Con did have a lot going on, but this is going to be so much better. So, but I think they're even sold out, Jeff. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk. I remember now. Okay, I messaged Matt and JoJo yesterday in my ADHD. I messaged him. I was like, "Hey, call me when you get a chance." They called me an hour later, and I had forgotten what I texted them about. Now I remember. I'm gonna write it down really quick. Um, hold on. Okay. So anybody going to the Junk Expo event? Okay. We did the cardio. Time to do chest. I if my business partner sees this, I'm sorry. But I told Matt and JoJo, like they're trying to there's literally limited space, so they can't give away too many tickets. All the speakers are like bringing their partner or family or whatever, right? So he's got to let all the speakers in for free plus their friends and family because they're speaking. Of course, they got to go in for so, and there's limited space. So he has to sell the tickets he could sell. And he let obviously my girl come for free, of course, kind of a given. But I forgot to mention my business partner. And I told Matt like just a just a few days ago, I was like, dude, it's me, my lady, my business partner. He's like, wait, you have another person coming? Because the venue could truly only support like 220 people. So I told her, I was like, yo, I can't, that'd be so disrespectful if I didn't get my business partner in. Like I obviously we're 50-50 and he works his ass off just as much as me. So I was like, he has to come. So yeah, Matt and JoJo, that was like the last ticket they were willing to give out for my business partner. So Jeffrey, I won't be able to get you in for free. Um Barely got my business partner in. Oh, should be an epic event though, because if you saw my live yesterday, which you didn't, Jeffrey, but I don't know if you rewatched it. But I'll recap, guys, the Junk Expo. Let's talk about the Junk Expo. I'll recap what I said on today's live. Um, I'll recap. So I was comparing Junk Expo to Junk Con 2 years ago. What's up, Megas Gaming? Yes, I went live early to show you guys the snooze no snooze crew is back. I'm working out every morning between 4 and 5 a.m. I mean, between 4 and 6 a.m. It just depends. I might wake up at 4, I might wake up at 5, but I'm working out for 22 days straight before the event so I can get ripped. So David Lettick can see that I've been getting those gains. So the difference between these events is going to be astronomical. Junk Con was an incredible event. Like you could tell, I put a lot of money and a lot of time into it. But like I said, yesterday, I felt very disconnected. It felt very corporate. I feel like this event's gonna Gunk Expo, October 25th coming up. It's gonna be like a vibe, the community. You have all the influencers from Facebook groups and the YouTube influencers. I feel like it's just gonna feel more like the community's coming together. Rather, I felt so in a corporate world when I was at JunkCon. I just felt so even though some of the YouTubers are there. I met Matt and JoJo for the first time, Steezy, Ricardo from Junk Guys. I met them all for the first time, and they're friends now. But I also it just didn't feel like I don't know, it felt corporate. Felt like your standard little corporate event. But I have a feeling this one's gonna be like a really good networking event. Like I feel like this is gonna go down in history as the best junk meetup because dude, we got like 10 of the best influencers and speakers. We got like five of the YouTuber, like five and the special guest they haven't announced, a big YouTuber coming. All of us YouTubers are going to be there, and a lot of people who are kind of like influencers in the Facebook groups community. You know, Facebook groups is like its own world. You got some crazy people in the Facebook groups, right? Um, all the dramas in the Facebook groups. It's funny, but we have so there's just a fucking insane lineup of speakers, guys. There's going to be a lot of giveaways. I'm giving away a $10,000 dump trailer the next day. On, I'll be in my hotel room going live, virtual, streaming the October 26th virtual event. I'm going to be doing giveaways at Matt and JoJo's event too. I would do the dump trailer at Matt and JoJo's event, but that's just not fair. I want everybody around the nation, around America, to have the opportunity to win, and I can get more eyeballs on autopilot if I do the dump trailer. So you guys will be able to tune into that the next day for those of you who can't make it to the in-person event, the Junk Expo. But yeah, I think the Junk Expo is going to be pretty fucking awesome. And I hope they do it every year. We'll find out. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap up here on the treadmill in a minute. So, do you guys have any questions before I take off? Any burning junk removal questions, business questions, relationship questions, SEO questions, marketing questions, legal questions? Just kidding. Oh, um, you can't, Jeffrey. Feed them, feed them, and give them a ring, and pay attention to them, and just be a kick-ass human being. Be the best version of yourself. Just kidding. That's cheesy, but you know what I mean. Yeah, man. I'm just kidding. I'm not good with really. I don't know women or relationships, but I'm seeming to do pretty good. Oh, all right, guys. No junk rule. Every time I come on these lives, I'm surprised. Maybe you guys just do you guys just want to hear me rant? Can you say something in the comments when you join these lives? Like, I usually ask, like, hey, let's do a Q&A. Only like one person ever asks questions. You guys just should I just rant? Kind of like Ricardo does. Ricardo's really good at like his lives. He's a pro at just like ranting, and he's got a lot to say. Um, you know. Whew. Let's see. Oh, look at the shirt that I'm rocking, guys. Check it out. Jedi junk removal. So I got autopilot. I still got my Jedi junk removal tank tops. I still represent. Speaking of which, guys, I'm gonna interview him. I probably won't interview him before the Junk Expo. It might even be after the YC application, so like a month and a half. But if I can squeeze it in, I'm gonna try to interview the new owner. It's coming up on an almost one, this December will make 1 year that he's owned the company. So I'm super excited to see what he's done, the progress, what's changed, how much money he's made, if he's willing to talk about those numbers. But I'm going to interview the new owner, and yeah, I'm pumped to see how that's going. Anyway, guys, looks like you don't have any questions. I don't even know if there's people in here. I guess I leave you guys with this, as always. Or sorry, my classic outro. As always, I leave you with this: success is often covered in dirt, but so was gold at one point.